Today, Dr. Sabrina Starling here with you. I'm the author of the How to Hire the Best series, and I'm also the founder of Tap the Potential. And so today I want to come to you and talk about what it really takes to become an employer of choice and have those A players that you want on your team. So I'm bringing this to you today because our How to Hire the Best course is coming up very quickly. Registration is going to close in a couple weeks for our course that starts in May. So if you have not signed up yet for the How to Hire the Best course, what are you waiting for? Head on over to tapthepotential.com/course and get signed up. And here's why you want to sign up for the How to Hire the Best course. So I have been teaching business owners for years and years now about how to attract A players to your team. And what I've learned is there's no simple solution to attracting A players to your team. The only way you're going to consistently have the A players that you need to grow your business is to position yourself as an employer of choice for the A players you want to attract. So the good news, bad news scenario. Good news is, yes, you can become an employer of choice to attract A players to your team. The bad news is it's not a simple fix. It really means that you have to understand what A players are looking for and what's important to A players in the workplace, and then bring it. Make sure it's baked into your culture and use it in your hiring process. And so that's not hard to do. It just takes a little bit of a shift of your mindset. And so many business owners, you've been burned by bad hires and hiring mistakes and team members who come on board and take advantage of you. And so it's natural. If you're cynical about your employees or you're cynical about hiring A players, I totally get it. And you have good reason for that because of what you've experienced. And what's unfortunate about that is if you've had poor quality team members in the past, they have really tainted your view on what's out there in the workforce. And so I want to assure you, A players are out there. They exist at every level for your role chart. And they are eager. They want opportunities. And that's a key piece of how you position yourself as an employer of choice, is to understand how A players find work. They don't find work by reading job ads. They usually move from one opportunity to the next. So they're probably not employed. They're not scanning Indeed and looking at ads. So you've got to get in front of them, and they need to know about you and consider you to be an employer of choice. And so there's some simple strategies that I've learned over the years to help business owners get this happening in your business very quickly. And that's what I teach you in the How to Hire the Best course. So when you come into the How to Hire the Best course, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to become an employer of choice for the A players that you want to attract to your team. This is a 5-week course. Each week you watch videos, you have simple move forward action steps that you take. And at the end of 5 weeks, you have a Hire the Best system, and you have the foundation of your Hire the Best system for your business. And it also means that you're starting to do the work on your culture and even understand that you do have a culture in your business, for better or worse. And if there are aspects of your culture that you don't like, I'll teach you how to turn those around and really get that culture that you're proud of. And that's where it starts, is let's create a business that you're proud of and let's build it around you. And then attract the right people to come into the business who hold those same values that you have. And we call those immutable laws. So I'm going to be teaching you all of that in the How to Hire the Best course. I'll teach you how to write a job ad. And even though A players are not looking at job ads, you need a good job ad that speaks to your A players and turns away the people who are not A players, because you don't have time to read all those applications. You're busy. So I'm going to teach you how to write a job ad that screens out the people you don't want and attracts the right people that you actually want to bring in for an interview. And as you write that ad, you need to be talking to your A players. And you may be thinking, well, Dr. Sabrina, you just said a minute ago they're not reading job ads. No, they're not scanning Indeed. They're not going to find you because they're scanning Indeed every day. They're going to find you because they've heard about you from somebody else who said, this is a really great business. They're doing some good things over here. And then they're going to want to see what you have to offer. And then they're going to want to go to your webpage and read about the job. So yeah, that's where you need your job ad and get them to apply. So I'm going to teach you all of this in the How to Hire the Best course. I'm going to teach you how to interview. I'm going to teach you how you create opportunities for your A players to advance in your business, and how you set expectations of what you need and then how you hire for the personality strengths needed to deliver on those expectations day in and day out in the business. And that's really where a lot of business owners go wrong, is you're trying to hire people for skills and they may not have the skills. And so it's much easier if you're hiring like entry level roles, and that's really what you're going to need to be filling over and over in your business, is those entry level roles. So we're going to work on really getting clear on what are the expectations and the results you need from the people in those roles, and write a solid job ad for those roles. And then over time, the cool thing about the How to Hire the Best course is you can come through it multiple times. You register for it once and you can repeat it as many times as you want. So we have some people who've written solid job ads for their entry level positions, and now they're creating job ads for higher level positions in their company, and they're coming back through at no charge. Or they send members of their leadership team through to help them write their job ads. So it doesn't necessarily have to be you. And that's the beauty of learning how to hire A players, is you may send your A players that you hire this time around, they may come through the course again the next time it's offered, so that they help you hire your next set of A players. We actually had a group of a company that had, I think, 3 of their A players in our last round of How to Hire the Best. And what was really fun about that is one of them had recruited one of them, and now they were all going through the How to Hire the Best course because they were going to work on recruiting the next A players for the company. So that can be you. You can have that going on where you learn how to hire your A players, and then you bring them back through the course and they learn how to hire more A players for you. And that's how this continues to go. But the other really cool thing about going through the How to Hire the Best course is when you complete 90% of your Move Forward action steps, I bring you in and feature you in our Great Place to Work spotlight at Tap the Potential. That is very valuable for you because you will get a logo that you can put on your careers page that says you've been featured in the Great Place to Work spotlight. That is third-party verification that signals to an A player, hey, this company is putting attention on building their culture and becoming a great place to work. And then I'll interview you on the podcast, and you can talk about the things that you're doing to be a great place to work, which I've taught you all those things in the How to Hire the Best course. They're simple things. It's not hard. It's not complex. It's not expensive. And you're going to share those on the podcast. And then you have a podcast that you can share with candidates that you're interviewing for the position to get them excited about working for you because, hey, you've been featured on the podcast talking about being a great place to work. So you, when you go through the How to Hire the Best course, have that opportunity to really be that employer of choice. And we also know that life gets busy for business owners, and you may not finish all of your Move Forward action steps the first time you go through the course. So you can sign up again and pick up where you left off. We don't charge you to come back through it again, and you can keep working and you can become that employer of choice. This is super simple. So what are you waiting for? If you're struggling with team members, you've got turnover, you've got employee drama going on, you need the How to Hire the Best course. Get signed up at tapthepotential.com/course. I can't wait to see you in there, and we're going to get you some A players. Bye for now.